Interesting. One step closer to victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Really?
Here we go.
Building completed.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
General? Is it over?
Not yet. Stay put.
Of course.
Yes, I'm on it.
Yes.
Lead on then. This better be good.
You're sure of this? Lead on.
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Mm-hmm.
Attack! What's this? Stay close.
here.
I'm here.
General? Go ahead. That's a big
How it
one.
ends.
I could use some healing!
They killed one of our heroes.
Ooh, let me at him.
I could use some
They killed one of our heroes.
Nap time's over.
It's them or
They killed one of our heroes.
Really?
what now?
Oh, miss me.
Consider it done.
some healing!
I need help.
They killed one of our heroes.
Make it good. Back to your feet. No dying today.
You don't know who's up next. Die already.
Out of the way. General?
What do you require? As you command.
Where do you need us? What do you want?
Your will shall be done. Your will shall be done.
Sure.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Yes?
Need something?
All right, I'm going.
Understood. We will do as you say. Your will shall be done.
What do you need? What do we have here?
Whoa, easy, easy.
I'm here.
Understood. We will do as you say.
try to keep up.
What is it?
I could use some healing!
Yes.
We can take them.
On your order.
Take them out!
Die already.
What do you fancy? Where do you need us?
You don't know who you're up against.
General,
Wait, over there. It looks like a troll cave, doesn't it? Remember?
There we go. All marinated.
Got it. Poor thing. So it must be. One serving of death coming right up.
What do you require?
More lost souls.
Ooh, let me at him.
Surprise.
Whoa, easy, easy. Where do you need us? You know what to do!
I'm ready.
Wrong
General.
place, wrong time, friend.
Easy.
Finally, some action.
I need help.
Great minds think alike.
I could use some healing!
Dying over here. Somebody get me a potion.
They killed one of our heroes.
I could use some healing!
You don't know who you're up against.
I could use some healing!
Make it good.
Oh, miss me.
Die already.
What is it?
All right, I'm intrigued.
I will follow.
Need something?
What's this?
Lead on then.
As you descend into the old tomb, you feel a faint tingle on the back of your hand. as if brushed by a breeze of magic. It gets stronger the deeper you go. The horde of souls, imbued with the Jade Staff's magic, its energy is staggering in its vastness.
General Erev, still trying to stop the inevitable, aren't you?
We've neutralized your entire army. You're cornered.
You killed only a fraction of our forces. We are growing with every single day. You think you have it all figured out, don't you? You think that if you kill us, the God of Light will go on his merry way. You are wrong. Now let's see what you are made of, General Erev. It's me.
Not bad.
Got this, you know that? Boy, I'm dying over here. Somebody get me a potion. Over here, somebody get me a potion! What the?
I could use some.
That's enough.
By the... what is this?
A paralysis spell, imbued with the energy of the Horde. The end of our little game. I wanted to probe your powers, and now I have.
Like you tested and murdered Tahar?
So you know. No, I merely ended the suffering. You should have seen Tahar's soul when we met. Numb and raw, fragile and intense, shredded by the horrors of the past. For Tahar, life had become a torture. All I did was end the pain.
What are you trying to say? That you did him a favor?
Yes. I know that this must sound odd to you, but it's how it was. You see, for people like the Betrayer's child, there's no chance of getting better. Their souls are too damaged, and all that awaits them are years and years of pain. I spared Tahar that pain. Though, of course, protecting our mission in its early stages was also a factor. I couldn't risk anyone learning about what we were doing. Not back then.
Even if you kill us, you'll still lose. We've defeated your entire army.
We did suffer casualties, yes. But we're far from defeated, General. Also, we got what we came here for. Your staff has been destroyed, and the Horde has been fed. Jakku is closer to being fulfilled than it ever has been.
Wait. Whatever you think your reasons are, Sheokdet is controlling you. You're corrupted, just like Rondar Lacane was.
I know.
You what?
I know I'm corrupted. But that doesn't mean that I'm not in control of my actions. I serve the God of Light because I choose to.
Do you really believe that?
I do. Remind me, General Erev, what happened in Empiria? That one mysterious day you lost your entire division and the town you were supposed to protect.
How do you know about that?
It's not hard to find the records if you have the right sources. Also, I'm a dream weaver, and you're like an open book. Now tell me, what happened?
I was trying to protect Cavil and failed. That's what happened.
So you're still suppressing the full truth. Interesting. You see, General, I don't doubt your good intentions. Which is why, when the people of Cavil and your soldiers fell under the axes of the orcs, they did so as a result of you thinking you were doing the right thing. Now, you may have an excuse for why it happened that way. In war, people die. You made a mistake. The orcs killed the people, not you. However, what you fail to see is that suffering is simply the result of conscious existence. It's what mankind does.
What are you talking about? That's nonsense.
Is it? Look at this world, General. Beggars starve under the feet of the rich. Soldiers die for their tyrants' greed. Plagues wipe out cities. Existence creates suffering. It's a simple equation. Therefore, the only logical solution to end the perpetual suffering is to simply end existence altogether. Jakku.
Even if what you said was true, how does ending the world make it any better?
An emotional question. Existence equals suffering. No existence equals no suffering. Would any amount of suffering ever be preferable over no suffering at all?
This is just nonsense. Yes, there's suffering, but there's also good in the world.
On a personal level, maybe. In the grand scheme of things, no. You should know, General. You've seen war. And doesn't it give the lie to all our so-called accomplishments? What's a poem? What's a random act of kindness compared to the butchering that no animal would be capable of, but that we continually inflict upon each other?
Are you even listening to yourself? Do you have any idea how much suffering you've caused?
A necessary sacrifice, and one that pales in comparison to that which mankind would inflict upon each other if it continued to exist.
You're mad.
Goodbye, General Erev.
Your Majesty.
Interesting. So you're capable of more than wielding a scepter.
This ends now.
No. No, it doesn't.
Gone. Damn it, Your Majesty. How did you...
I came as soon as I could. Let us head back to Greykeep. We have a lot to discuss. Now, will someone explain why we did not see this coming? You were supposed to monitor the Crescent, Vertarth.
Again, as long as we don't know where the headquarters of the Crescent are, we can't monitor them. We can only tail the assassins who show up in public. If you're looking for someone to blame, maybe start with your Royal Army commander who betrayed you. If you hadn't punished him so harshly, he might not have played the petulant child and let the masked woman into the keep.
Maybe. Either way, it does not matter. If there is a silver lining to this incident, it is that it confirmed that the masked woman really is one of the corrupted.
Surprise, surprise.
We had to be certain. The question is, has your memory come back, Skadar? Were you able to identify the remaining two corrupted as well?
I think so. Partially, at least.
Partially?
Yes. The masked woman severed the connection before I could make out all the details. But I know that one is an Empyrean man on the border between Hallett and Windwall. The other in Windholm itself.
That doesn't tell us much. If we were to find another artifact with enough magical energy, could you search the tapestry again?
In theory, yes. Finding another artifact with sufficient energy, however, would take time. And with the Horde of Souls even more powerful now...
We would lose more time than we can afford.
In Windholm. That must be Arrakis.
I had the same thought.
If it's him, he's definitely not aware of his corruption. My brother and the rebels have been monitoring him ever since his rise. He has never mentioned the God of Light.
As I said, that doesn't mean anything. The corrupted contribute to Jakku in all kinds of different ways. And if Arrakis' purpose in this was to simply cause chaos, then he succeeded.
Agreed. Besides, it is well past time we dealt with him. Hailstone, you said the rebels are ready to perform the coup?
Aye, but we'll still need your help.
You will get it. All that matters is that you neutralize High Hierophant Arrakis as swiftly as possible. Tell us your plan.
As you wish. Under General Aerev's command and carrying no banners, the Wolfguard travels to and lays siege to Windholm. Arrakis will have no option but to send his troops out and confront us. While our armies clash, Malik and his people take up arms inside and blow up Arrakis' monument. Then, they use the ensuing confusion to deal with the remainder of the Windholm Guard, proceed into the castle, and capture Arrakis and the higher-ups. Once we've won, we push on into the city and take out any resistance left.
I thought the Crown didn't want an open war. Even if we let the Company or the Blackstone rebels fight and the Wolfguard marches without a banner, won't Arrakis connect the dots and realize Northander is involved?
I hate to crush your deception fantasies, but he's probably figured that out already. A dark elven, dwarven and human army the size of the Wolfguard doesn't appear out of nowhere.
Vertarth is right. When the coup works, it does not matter what Arrakis thinks or feels anymore, as he will be reflecting on his mistakes in a dungeon.
And? If it fails?
We will not let it come to that.
There still hasn't been any word from the Circle Mage, right? Iskrim?
No. He's still on his expedition up north. The last time we heard from him was shortly before you arrived in Northander. It's a little ironic. He could have been a big help in the fight against Arrakis.
We'll manage without him.
What are you gonna do with Arrakis once we have him?
Like I told you, we throw him into a cell together with his bootlickers and then reinstate the prince and repair the damage.
Why blow up the monument?
To cause confusion. Also, Malik always had a weak spot for symbolism. And it doesn't get any more symbolic than this, does it?
I agree.
So we're sending the Wolfguard against the entire Bastion.
Is that a fight we can win?
Well, I'll be honest, we're in for a tough time. But we can use the Windham caves to our advantage.
How so?
Because the caves are comparably narrow. They'll only be able to send a fraction of their forces to confront us. And once Malik has dealt with Arrakis and thus cut off the serpent's head, the Bastion will scatter like a flock of sheep without their shepherd.
Understood. I'll let you know when we march.
Music to my ears. And thank you, Your Majesty, for helping us.
It was necessary. Now, let us talk about the other matters.
Plenty of traders pass through Hallett, and I'm sure there are several Empyreans among them. How are we supposed to tell this man from them?
Your Majesty, could he be?
My thoughts as well. Recently, a courier delivered an anonymous letter whose author requested a private audience with you, General Aref. He threatened that there would be consequences if we did not meet his demands. At first, we dismissed this as nonsense, until we were made aware of the fact that this man, who happens to be from Imperia, leads a considerable army of mercenaries. And just recently, they crossed the border to the Hallett province.
Wait, someone sailed all the way over from Imperia with an army at his back just to talk to the general? Who is this man, and what by Ellen does he want from us?
That is a good question. I was hoping General Aref could shed some light on the matter.
I cross paths with a lot of people in Imperia. It could be anyone.
Well, then we need to find out.
What mercenary company are we dealing with?
According to our scout, they march under the banner of the Dust Devils.
Them? That's interesting.
How well equipped are we to handle these mercenaries if push comes to shove?
Depends. I doubt that by consequences, this man means that he'll send them right into a siege of the Great Keep walls. If I had to make a guess, I'd say that he'll most likely send them towards a smaller town to cause mayhem, and then disappear before our army has a chance to catch up.
Hit and run. They can do a lot of damage that way before the Royal Army can catch them.
Not to mention that our troops have enough battles to fight already. We have to avoid a battle at all costs.
What do you want me to do?
You will attend the meeting, find out what he wants, and dissuade him from this madness.
What? But what if it's a trap?
It is a risk we must take. Also, the Wolf Guard will observe the meeting from afar and intervene if necessary. The meeting is to take place in an abandoned mine in Hallett. We shall send a courier once you set out.
Well, then we know what we have to do. We'll help the rebels overthrow Arrakis, and then meet this man from Imperia and deal with him somehow.
Correct. If we manage to take them out of the equation, then there is only the masked woman left to deal with. And we will find her, Vertarth. What about the Temple of Light? And that archaeologist the Crescent was after? Murkal?
Still no clue about the temple, but we traced Merkel's movements to Everlight. We're doing all we can to find and bring him here as soon as possible.
Good. In the meantime, let us do what we can. General Aref, I have faith in you. Stop the corrupted before it is too late.
Oh, General. Do you have a moment? I could use your help with something. Hey, need something?
You said you needed help with something.
Yes, I do. The vinculum we recovered in Calibrok. How much do you really know about it?
To be honest, not much. Why do you ask?
Well, you saw what it could do. Revealing other realities. bringing objects from one reality into another. But I think it can do more. Rather, I think I can focus its energy to be more specific in what it reveals. With your help, I'd like to test it out.
What do you mean by more specific? What are you hoping to see?
Well, if I'm to test this, I figure it's best to focus it on myself. Mostly I just want to see if it will work. But I will admit, I am curious. Don't you want to know what another you might be up to?
It would be interesting to see how things are different.
Exactly. For the first time, we might actually have the means to know.
Why do you need my help for this?
Because I don't know what will happen when we try to look at other realities. I figure it's better to be cautious, rather than try this on my own.
How do we test your theory?
Well, I've identified several places we might be able to activate the device. If it works, we should be able to see something.
Okay, we'll check it out the next time we're out there.
Thanks, General.
I'll see you around, and stay safe.
You too.
Interesting. I'm listening. What do we have here? I can take care of that.
This is how it ends.
No one lives forever.
Easy.
Serving as the nexus of all the major roads through Nortender, the crossroads were imagined as more than just a joining point. Every trader, noble, ambassador, and traveler must pass through this area, and none can ignore the silent behemoth that looms in the distance. Greyfell. The majesty of the city overwhelms and inspires, providing a humbling ritual for all who traverse the region.
This is one of the spots I marked to test my theory. We should be able to use the vinculum here.
Abomination!
Look out!
What is that thing?
Kill it!
You bastards are bloody awful at this, you know that?
This ends now!
What do you want?
I'm dying over here. Somebody get me a potion!
Ceann-feadhna, Chedrick, come inside and wash up for supper.
But Mama, we're collecting mushrooms.
Ask your father to show you which ones to collect when he returns.
Ah.
He'll be back any moment. Come on, inside. Catris, there's something I've been wondering. That was unexpected.
I'll say. Seems like someone was domesticated.
You looked content.
I looked tired. Come on, let's find another spot to test the device.
Yes?
Sure.
Yes? Are you sure?
This is one of the spots I marked to test my theory. We should be able to use the vinculum here. Look out!
What is that thing?
Kill it! Take them out!
Gather the other novitiates. I want them to bear witness.
Priestess Alassiel, please reconsider. She's young, but from a good family.
And she was foolish. She proved herself unworthy of priesthood. Now get the others.
As you say.
It's Rains. I never left Finn and Mir.
Such a cruel mistress.
So I'm guessing you became a priestess.
Looked like it. That didn't even seem like me.
Well, if you never left Finn and Mir, you would be a totally different person.
I guess you're right. Come on, let's find another spot to test the device.
What do you fancy?
Just give the word. Sounds like a plan.
Sure.
This is one of the spots I marked to test my theory. We should be able to use the vinculum here.
I could use some healing!
You're back. What about the Dark Elves? Did you...
They're gone. At least for now. How are you people?
Terrified. Alfred's wife is acting strange, like a puppet. What those heathens did, it changed her somehow.
Damn it. The Crown will send a healer to look after her. Sorry for not coming earlier.
Sorry. If it weren't for you, we'd all be dead right now. Tiara bless your path, General.
And yours.
Take it out!
Look out!
What is that thing?
Kill it!
Go ahead.
Emma!
I need... I need help over here.
No, please. You don't understand. I was part of the circle.
Yeah, right. And I'm the Emperor's secret lover. Now get out of here.
Please. Can't you spare something? Anything.
I said get lost.
I'm sorry. I didn't...
We met a year before I became an exile. When she found out...
Whoa. The other me was having a rough time.
That's putting it mildly. Looks like you left the circle.
I recognize those streets. It was in the marketplace in Imperia. But why did you leave?
I have no idea. Guess it didn't turn out well, though. Come on, let's find another spot to test the device.
What do you want? I'm listening. What do you need?
Yes.
After you.
This is one of the spots I marked to test my theory. We should be able to use the vinculum here. Catrus, there's something I've been wondering about. Who is Sarobi's mother?
You think that's a topic for the road?
I'm sorry, I didn't...
We met a year before I became an exile. When she found out she was carrying, I turned heel and made for Imperia. I came back a year later, but by that time she'd already married some bigwig from the Speech who wanted to arrest me the moment I showed up.
Oh, well, that's understandable, I guess. Sure. Look out!
What is that thing? Kill it! Make it good.
One.
Do it already. Iria Elathio, you were found guilty of the crimes of magic and are sentenced to death by the pike. Do you have any final words? Choke on your laws. May the light have mercy on your soul.
Ouch.
That didn't end so well.
I guess not all other realities are good ones.
Yeah. I must not have been let out of prison with Tahar.
Or maybe Tahar didn't even exist in that reality.
Who knows? Either way, dead end there. Okay, maybe if we look around more.
Iria, come on. What is this really about?
What do you mean? It's like I said before, for magical research.
We both know that's not the whole truth.
This is an area of magic hardly ever explored. I'm only trying to...
Iria.
Fine. Yes. I was trying to see what my life was like in another reality.
Why? What were you hoping to find?
I don't know. Answers, I guess. A clear path. Don't you ever think about how your choices define your life? Maybe that's all life really is. Choices and consequences, one after another. Till it's all over.
I think about that all the time. Some doors open, others close. Sometimes you make mistakes that you wish you could undo.
Exactly. I guess I was hoping that one of these realities was the best. Maybe I could find the right path.
And? Now that you've seen a few versions, what do you think?
They were all the same at their core. I saw the same thing. Regrets, longing for whatever comes next. None of it was better. It was just different.
What would you do if you had found the right path?
I don't really know. I guess try to emulate it?
You would really change your life over a vision? What if it was completely different from who you are now?
But if it truly was right, then how could I not change myself? Anyway, this is an academic question.
You define your own path. Right, wrong. It's the choices we make and how we deal with whatever comes our way that matters.
Maybe you're right. It's not comforting, But I guess it's good to know that there isn't just one right way to live your life. And, General, I want you to know, if these visions have taught me one thing, it's that I'm lucky to be where I am. If I hadn't left Finnenmere, or met Tahar, or even you, that person wouldn't be me.
You are who you are.
I guess so. Thanks for this. Let's go.